Hi YouTube, it's Chelsea. So for this month I'm going to attempt to do VEDA. I'm a big fan of Obs and Lala, and so I saw she's doing it and was encouraging others to do it, and so I figured I'd give it a go. So for my first video of the month, I wanted to do something that sort of introduces myself a little, but it's really quick and easy. So I decided to do the TTC tag that I've seen out there, and I've watched lots of the people that I subscribe to do this, because my husband and I are TTC, so I figured that would be a good start. Who knows what else you'll see from me this month. We'll get to know each other a lot better. So sorry if I keep looking down. I'm looking at my computer at the questions because I just don't remember them obviously off the top of my head. And if the camera is shaky, I'm sorry again. I'm just holding it. I don't have a tripod that I'm using right now. It's in my car. The first question is, how long have you been trying? My husband and I have been actively trying for one cycle, so about 1 month, a little bit over 1 month. Last cycle was our first cycle trying, and we're on cycle number 2 right now. How many kids do you have? We do not have any children. How old are you and your husband? I am 25. I turned 25 in March, and my husband is 29. He turned 29 in April. How long have you been married? We have been married for almost 4 years. We've been married since September of 2008, and we've been together since 2005. What are some crazy things you do trying to conceive while TTCing? I don't really get this question. I don't know what's crazy about trying to conceive, but maybe some people have like little rituals or things like that. I don't know. We don't do anything crazy, at least I don't think. I take my prenatal vitamins. Ooh, that's crazy. Sorry, I have an itch. I'm very allergic to lots of things. Side note. Sorry, I digress. Let's see, what was I just talking about? Oh, crazy things to do. I take my prenatal vitamins. I've been taking Vitex, hoping that will regulate my cycles, which I think it's working. Anyway, nothing crazy. Does your husband know all about the TTC cycle? No, not really. He knows that you have a period and that you can get pregnant at some point in their cycle and that's when you're ovulating. Have you been diagnosed with any kind of infertility? No, neither of us have. What keeps you busy in the 2-week wait? Well, this very first 2-week wait was crazy. Nothing keeps me busy. I'm gonna have to work on that. I went a little nuts. I think my goal will be doing projects and crafts and doing things around the house to keep me busy. What day do you usually ovulate? Usually 28 or 30, and I have a 45 or 46 day cycle, but this last cycle, I think the Vitex is working. I ovulated on day 14 and I had a 28 day cycle. Crazy? Normal. Well, normal. What sex are you hoping for? The girly part of me wants a girl, but it's easier to raise a boy part of me wants a boy. I would be happy with either. How many pregnancy books do you have? I think I have the copy of What to Expect while expecting from my sister, but I don't know. Other than that, I don't have any, if I have that. How many HPTs do you go through in a cycle? This last cycle I went through like 12 because on 9 DPO I thought I got a positive, and then I was like crazy with peeing in a cup and dipping and peeing and dipping and dipping and peeing. I think it was either an evap line or I've heard that if you get your OPKs too close to your HPTs, or if you dip them in the same cup, it can make the HPT look positive. I did not know that, so I think that might be what happened. What have you bought for your baby / pregnancy already? That is a very long list. I am a sale shopper, bargain shopper, and so when things are on sale, I buy them, regardless of how far away it is that I'll use it. If it's a very significant sale, I don't mind storing it, or if I have the money for it at the time or anything. So that's another video. Maybe that'll be one of my VEDA videos, or a series, because it's a lot. Do you plan, for your pregnancy, what themes do you like for the nursery? My nursery is going to be like vintage, old, like owl themed. I really love owls for a children's room, but at the same time I don't want it to be really like super babyish, because I find that I see more owl stuff in girl print, and I'd like it to be a little bit more of a neutral room. Do you plan to do pregnancy vlogs? I think is the next one. Yeah. Do you plan to do pregnancy vlogs? Yes, I do hope to do pregnancy vlogs. I think it's an amazing way to just put yourself out there and get tips and advice and support, and also have it for the memory books. What are your favorite moms and parents to watch on YouTube? Sorry, I'm getting a hand cramp. Hand cramp. Holding the camera. Okay, oh, I gotta hold it a little bit more with a light grip. It's like using chopsticks. Use a light grip. Anyway, hand grip. Parents on YouTube. Like I said, I love Obs and Lala. I love Kayla's personality. I think that if she was my next door neighbor, we would be like best friends. Maybe that's just me. Maybe she'll see my VEDA videos and be like, who is this girl? And no, I don't want to be your friend. But in my little fantasy reality, I live in Canada and I'm Kayla's friend. So anyway, I love Candid Mommy, and she got me watching Our Adoption Option, Candace. I love Courtney and Kyle from, I think it's Go Team Hale. I like A Wild Riley Appears and Naturally Thrifty Mommy, and there's a bunch of them. Alahar, I think is amazing. The Turner's Journey. There's a lot of YouTube moms that I watch. That's like all I watch on YouTube, even though I'm not a mom, but I hope to be one, so I want to be in your club. Let's see. What do you want, how do you want your labor and birth plan to go? Just naturally and relaxed. I'd love to have a home birth, but I'm nervous for a first that something would go wrong. Like, I feel like I'd be more confident after a first birth doing it with a second, because I already know that my body can do it and that I'm ready and I know kind of what's going to happen and I'm prepared. But who knows? We only live like 15 minutes away from the hospital, and if my doctor's office is 1 mile down the road, literally. And so if my doctor feels that I'm able to do it, we might do that. We'll see. That's the last of the kind of shorter version, like the one I saw Candid Mommy do back when she was trying to get pregnant with Drake. Well, you know what I mean. And I've seen Kayla do it as well. But there was a couple others I found that had a couple extra questions, so we'll do those two for fun. Will you find out the gender? The whimsical, like, part of me says no, and I think we probably won't, because my husband also says no. But the, like, thrifty and realistic part of me says yes, because then you could, you know what you're having and buy things more gender specific, and people can buy things for you for your shower more gender specific. So I don't know, I think probably no. Will you use a pacifier as one of them? I have no idea. Maybe, maybe not. That's kind of a weird question. Will you use hand-me-downs? Yes. I have nothing against hand-me-downs. I think they're awesome, especially for kids. How close do you want your children to be in age? Well, I want 3 kids. My husband wants 2. So if we have 2, I feel like they'll be a little bit further apart than if we had 3. I'd want them like 1.5 years apart or 1 year apart each. But if I think we probably will only have 2 for just financial reasons and whatnot. And then I think they'll probably be about 2 years apart, 2.5 maybe at the most. I do not want them to be 3, but who knows? You never know what'll happen. and maybe I'll have one and then I'll have twins, because twins run in my family. So will you co-sleep? I have an arm's reach co-sleeper already. Baby by crazy person right here. You'd think I had like 8 kids if you saw my house. So we'll use that, and possibly and probably also co-sleep in the bed. Do you believe in using a stroller? This is an odd question. Yes, I do. I think it's referring to people who are advocates and proponents of baby wearing, but I also believe in baby wearing. My niece is going to be 3 in October, and I have worn her since she was very little, since she was like an infant, in a sling, ring sling, and in a baby Bjorn, and in a Kelty carrier. All of those things I've used and I love and plan to use for my own children. Will you stay home or go back to work? I will go back to work. We need 2 incomes, and we have family to watch the babies, so that's going to be a really huge help. It'll be a lot easier to go back to work knowing it's my family watching our children, and we're also on my benefits, so I cannot stay home, be a stay-at-home mom, at least not right now. And the last one is, will you breastfeed, and if so, how long? I hope I will breastfeed. That is my goal, that is my plan. And how long? Hopefully at least a year, and after a year, just as long as we both want to, I guess. We'll see how it works, and how it goes. So, alright, that's it for the questions, and this is it for my first VEDA video. Cutting it close. It's 10:12 right now, Eastern time, and I'm gonna post this, and I will see you the next, I don't know how many days in August, 30? 31. Okay, crap. I don't know that little song. Anyway, I'll see you all the other days of August, hopefully with a video, and we'll get to know each other, and hopefully you'll all want to be my friends. Alright, bye YouTube.